I know I don't need. If I start eating these cookies, I'm not gonna be able to stop. So I'm just gonna wait until self-control, Darrell. Because let me tell you something. Once I start eating these raspberry cheesecake cookies, don't talk to me. Because I'm not gonna be able to talk back. Because I go into a borderline orgasmic state when eating those cookies. They're that good. Anywho, we're here to talk Real Housewives of Atlanta, and let's just say the majority of the episode was boring as hell until we got up to the hot ass mess that is Mama Joyce. However, I will humor the rest of the ladies of the Real Housewives of Atlanta because you know you have to talk about all of them. You can't just talk about one. As much as I love to just sit here and go in on Mama Joyce like we did on Twitter because she's an old gutter butt hagfish trollop, I digress. So the episode started off with. Let me get my notes. I gotta get my Twitter. I'm working on it. I love Katy Perry now. She's like my new favorite. No shade to my Gaga, but I love Katy Perry now. Okay, our episode started. Come on now. Yet we haven't met him yet. With the bed. Oh, Leon and Noah are so cute. Yeah, is that where the episode started off at? Oh shit. I'm sorry, y'all. Cameron, 1 day ago. Read. 2 days ago. Okay. Guess what we missing? What's the most popular language? It's most important to be over. What would you do? Okay, it's Real Housewives at a time. Todd and Candy. Yes, Cameron, read. I was trying to figure out where my notes be coming from. They come from Twitter, but apparently, okay, Cameron is, or Carmen, I'm sorry, Carmen is Candy's best friend, and there were the allegations. Well, Mama Joyce conjured up in her psycho ass mind that Carmen and Todd had something going on, and Candy was, talking to Carmen about. Candy doesn't believe it, and quite frankly, no one believes it but Mama Joyce because she's a fucking psycho. And they were sitting talking about it. They're all happy, friendly. Everybody loves Todd except for Mama Joyce. She's a psycho. And Candy doesn't want to tell her mama that she's a psycho. She needs to grow up. I'm sick of her. That's a nice house. The margaritas, messy. Oh, Nene was being messy. She told them that Phaedra was a quote unquote head doctor back in the back days. So, Nene, you ain't got no damn respect. You rude as hell. That's what you are. Messy, which is good for me and what I do, but you rude as hell. What does anybody know Mr. President's real name? That damn child of Phaedra's? Because I'm so sick of calling him Mr. President. I feel like I'm offending Uncle Obama by calling this child Mr. President, and he's like a little baby. But Apollo attempted to apologize on the Phaedra. He wasn't very good at it. And then again, most men aren't very good at apologizing. Hell, I'm not good at apologizing either because we have pride issues. All men, I don't care what any of them tell you. We all have a level of pride that's just like standard, where we don't want to apologize. We don't want to talk. Like most men won't ask for directions. Like we get lost. If I get lost somewhere, no. I'm not asking for directions. I'm not asking you to help me. I'm either going to find myself or Google going to find my ass. One or the other. But I'm not going to stop and ask for directions. Oh no, that's just it's against men protocol. So, Cynthia finally, or not Cynthia, Phaedra is finally talking to Apollo now. Thank God. Candy invited the girls over to her studio for a cardio or cabaret cardio, and Cynthia looked like a goddamn disco ball. She was cute though. She was cute. Kenny had on some long ass flowing dress like she was going to fucking twirl. Like you are at a cardio cabaret class. That doesn't say wear this long flowing ass dress like you about to twirl. Kenya, you play too much. And speaking of Kenya, she talked about her issues with her mom this episode. And for you guys who don't know, Kenya's mother gave her up when she was like born, I believe. And didn't have nothing to do with her. She believes she ain't got no daughter. All that good stuff. For whatever reasons she may have, she gave her up. And Kenya believes that's the reason why she can't hold a substantial relationship with a man. Now, this is where I'm confused. What the hell does your relationship with your mother have to do with a relationship with a man? Then again, now that I think about it, maybe because your mother gave you up as a child, you don't feel worthy to anybody to keep around, so you like to do like what she did with Walter, like pressuring him to marry her, and maybe that'll keep him, and maybe that'll make him stay. No, okay, maybe not. It does make sense to me, but whatever. Next. Oh shit. Are you joking? Now just mother fudge cake. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. That just pissed me off. I hate that iPods lock so easily. We was going in on her. Okay, we was going in. Like most of my tweets are about Mama Joyce and how in we was going on her. Your mama, your Kenya, she's missing out. Okay, yeah. Candy looks gorgeous. Okay, and the most fun part. Candy went to try on wedding dresses with her. She took her, that guy, and Carmen, that's her name, shit. And Carmen, they went to try on dresses. Her mama, her aunt, I believe, and some other old ass lady, they was like the three black golden girls who decided to come and sit in on the dress fitting and be messy as fuck. All three of them feel like have been brainwashed by Mama Joyce old ass into believing that Todd is an opportunist and Todd's there to take her money and Todd is messing with Carmen. They've been brainwashed. So Carmen is sitting there. Mama Joyce is just being super negative. I don't like this. I don't want her to get married. I don't want to, there ain't gonna be no wedding, and if it is, it ain't gonna be with him. She get on my nerves with her old ass. Like she need a man, some penis, vagina, whatever her choice may be. Because you know we don't discriminate here. We like it all. So it was just so obnoxious. Like she came in with a negative attitude. Then she started throwing shade at Carmen. Carmen was trying to respect her as much as you could, and I commend Carmen for that. And people was going live on Carmen like, Carmen, you should respect your elders. What the fuck do you mean? Carmen sat there and was being monotone with Mama Joyce old ass. Mama Joyce got up, taking off her shoes, getting ready to throw shoes at her. Like, really, at some point, your respect for an old ass hag goes right out the window. Because it ain't but too far, your old ass gonna push me before I whoop your ass. And I give Carmen all the respect in the world because she got farther than I would have. Because Candy Mama or not, I would have put hands on her. The second she got up and tried to swing on me, that would have been a done data. I would have been whooping her, Gertrude, and Beatrice old ass all the way back to the nursing home. Because they dead wrong for that. And Mama Joyce, you old ass fish, you need your ass whooped. You just miserable. You don't want Candy to be happy. And I know this is supposed to be a Housewives review, but I'm going to turn this into a Dear Mama Joyce as well. You don't want your daughter to be happy because you want your daughter to hurt to yourself. You're miserable. You need therapy. You need to be in the same rehab that Chris is sitting up in. You're dead ass wrong. And Candy went on the Watch What Happens Live. And I kind of felt bad for Candy for a second. But then I was like, Candy, you done lost numerous amounts of relationships due to your mother's bullshit. At what point do you say, look, Mom, this is what's going to be. I'm with you. I'm you, my mama, but I'm with this person. And if you don't like that shit, then guess what? You ain't got to come around. You can still be my mama. I'm going to still take care of you and love you. But don't bring your ass around my parts. Because you just can't take that from people. Like, if it wasn't your mama, you wasn't going to take that shit. So why make exemptions? Because let me tell you something. If Debbie, and because I know my mother isn't that type of person, she loves everybody. She's really one of those creepy people who just loves everybody. If she ever decides to tell me, oh no, just completely throwing shade at any relationship I may be in, I'm going to be like, look, Ma, you ain't got to sleep with him. You ain't got to come home and see his face every day, his or her. You ain't got to pay no bills. Well, I ain't paying nobody's bills. Let me make that perfectly clear. Okay? And before somebody hit me up talking about some, can you pay my bills? Can you pay my little bill? No, I can't. I'm paying my own goddamn bills, okay? And I'm doing that just correctly amount, with the correct amount of dineros. I'm not paying you bills. So, I just spent like way too long going in on Mama Joyce. I'm sorry. But Mama Joyce, I really think you need therapy because there's something going on in your head that says my daughter is going to leave me one day high and dry and I ain't going to have no money. And if you keep pushing her to that point, I couldn't blame her for leaving your ass high and dry. I would have been kicked your ass to the curb after you poured that shit with AJ. God rest his soul. So that was the end of the episode. I love you guys for watching. I don't want to make this too long of a review. Peace. Rude ass, old ass. I don't care. She ain't my mama. I go live on her ass. Get my cookies. Oh my God, it's so good.